I loved to play Pac-Man in the arcades when I was a kid. When I heard that Atari had licensed Pac-Man for the Atari 2600, I was elated. But this is what I got. This is a piece of no good, non-Pac-Man, pixelated piece of garbage. I paid over $40 for this back in 1982. Seriously though, this is a playable game. I actually played this a bit back then, even though I was very disappointed in it. But it wasn't Pac-Man, not even close. Over time and over multiple sessions of therapy, this version of Pac-Man was legitimately in my rearview mirror. But after getting back into retro gaming, the dreaded Pac-Man reopened the wound that I thought had long healed. And I could feel Atari just pouring salt into the wound just to watch me suffer. But getting back into retro gaming also introduced me to the homebrew community. And because of that, I found out about this. This is Pac-Man that was programmed by Dennis Debro with the same limitations as Todd Fry had back in 1982, with the exception of time constraints and the colors that were used in the game. This version alone would have been much better back then. I would have been delighted to have this instead of what Atari released. Dennis Debro definitely proved that the original game could have been much better. The colors and the sounds really make a big difference in this game. Just seeing this game would make it hard to believe that this version could be improved upon. I later found out that a Pac-Man 8K was developed. However, only the ROM of this game was available for a long time. I've tried to find out who programmed this version in Atari Age, to no avail, and the only way that I was able to play this on my original hardware was by using my Harmony or Uno cart. Just starting this game gives you an arcade-like experience, with the game having a title screen and a gameplay demo. But when turning on the game, you're immediately blessed with that nostalgic sound and look that you had in the arcade version of Pac-Man. Up until now, there hasn't been a good way to play this game on the new Atari Plus consoles, which is a shame. I play my 2600 games on my Atari Plus consoles more than any other hardware these days. When I found out about this, I was excited. This game is the ultimate version of Pac-Man for the Atari 2600. And now I can play this version of Pac-Man on my Plus consoles without having to jump through all of the hoops. Given the limitations of the Atari 2600, I never thought that this version would have been possible. As a matter of fact, I don't know how it could even be improved upon. I do know that the ghost patterns are not the same as the arcade version, but it's still so much fun to play. This really gives the best experience for the Atari 2600 possible. There's a link in the description where you can download the ROM of this game from Atari Age for free. However, I'm not 100% sure that this is even available still in physical format. I bought this from an Etsy seller who doesn't sell in mass quantities even if at all, so good luck getting one. So what do you think of Atari 8K? Let me know in the comments, we'd love to hear from you.